Hello, people of the internet. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Happy Monday to you all. Hopefully your week is off to a great start. We've got a little bit of music to get through, so let's get through them right quick once. Jumping on with another EXO member. For me, though, this will be my first release from Mr. Dio, Mr. Kyung-soo of EXO has a new release out. The title track titled Somebody. I do believe there was an album that dropped with this as well. We'll be checking out the title track today. Now, I mentioned in whenever we watched the full EXO comeback with like the Exist album and all the pre-releases and title tracks and things like that, I never really listened to EXO until their most recent era, and I've heard individual members and their projects. Like I got to see both Suho and Kai live, followed Schumann solo last year. But Dio is someone that I musically, is one of those members that I musically don't know. So this is going to be a kind of an exciting time for me because I get to, kind of like my situation with GOT7, where I'm learning about the individual members before the group first and foremost. Like I know some EXO songs, but I feel like I've been like learning more about the individual members than as the entire group itself. Well, let's continue that trend. A little bit of Dio one time. DJ. The intro. Now, I see the MV. It's a nice long length, 4.5 minutes. Very exciting. Is that going to be like 4 minutes and 10 seconds of music, or is there going to be a little bit of like a cinematic thing going on? Because SM can do a cinematic MV pretty good. So let's find out. Dio Somebody. Oh, there's a little cinematic element going on. Okay.
언젠가부터 겁이 많아진 것 같아 자꾸만 내가 아닌 내가 되는 기분 내게 사랑이란 영화 같지 않아 Always 어쩌면 매번 맞지 않는 눈높이를 계속 맞추려고 혼자 애쓴 거지 그게 맘을 쉽게 지치게 했던 것 같긴 해 I want somebody 걸음이 더디긴 해도 I want somebody
It's so mellow. It's very pretty. What is this? Reminds me of a Western pop song. The rhythm of the clean electric guitar that's almost being played like finger style. And the little swells this song has. It's very isolated in the chorus, but once that kind of energy drops out, oh, you get this really nice, gentle aspect of the song. And peep the vocals one time. And then it drops back down into this, the snap and the guitar, that's it. Ooh. How much more do we have? Oh my goodness, there's a lot of...
사인 좀 해주실래요?
Okay, so we have like a little bit of an encore thing going on. Okay, so the song itself isn't the longest thing in the world, but I'll give it this, the groove is very nice. Oh, and that like little phaser effect on the synth is really interesting. It wasn't as pronounced with the vocals over it. Oh, that's brilliant. That's very nice. That's very nice. Okay. Oh, get Buttery smooth with it one time. Now, hold on. Hold on a minute. This is a song that I can binge listen to. It plays into like two of my musical interests right now in pop music. The kind of late night aesthetic when it comes to music. Just the kind of slower, chiller, more vibier songs I've really started enjoying a lot more recently. But it's also one of those slower, vibier songs that very much takes a lot of composition cues from the ballad genre. And if you know anything about me, I love a ballad. So this is great. Oh, where do I even begin? Where do I begin with this? It's... Honestly, let's start from the beginning of the song, wherever that is. Because I want to like point out the way this song grows is so well written. Oh. Anyway. All you have here. All you have is that really clean electric guitar, one snap, and one floor kick. That's it. It's such a minimal instrumental section. And when it comes to a ballad, I always say, and I've always thought that the most effective emotional ballad and the way to write the most effective emotional ballad is to have one vocalist with one acoustic instrument, and that's it. Just something about the fact of having the performer, even better, playing that acoustic instrument while they're singing it, just gives it such a raw and true feeling to it. And while this is, you know, done on an electric instrument with probably synthetic synths and kick, the floor kick, it still has that same overall quality when I listen to it of the performer playing the instruments and kind of like snapping along, playing along, and it's really nice. And it's so open too. It doesn't leave a lot of space for misinterpretation because there isn't a whole lot going on. And with a song that's this soft, you really don't want a lot of distractions. And that growth, that little flourish into the chorus, add more in the pad beat, get a bass line going, get a second vocal part going. And then slowly start fading it away. because in that post-chorus, you lost the bass and you lost a little bit of the percussion part, but you still have that phaser synth. And you have a little bit more, it's like it's on its decline in terms of energy from the height of the chorus back down to that level that was in the verses. And it's just that one incremental step down, but you feel that lingering vibe, the lingering energy from the chorus still kicking around. And then now we're back to the verse. Floor kick, snaps, one guitar, and Dio. That's it. And then full growth again. It's one of those songs where it doesn't have a nice long riser, but you can tell when the song is about to have that kick up. Like, it doesn't catch you off guard. You know it's coming, but you know it's like coming up. You know that jump into that level that the chorus has is coming up without being prompted in the way that like a riser will tell you when the chorus is coming up. There really is none, but you just know when it's gonna happen. And to make a song that's kind of, what's the word I'm looking for here? It tells you the intents and like the actions it's going to take without explicitly telling you what's going to happen. And that's hard to do. So shout out the composition team behind this. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, that's a lot of fun. That's a lot of fun indeed. Ooh. I may have to go and listen to the album in my free time. I'm a bit busier this week. I think it'll be one of those things where I focus more on MVs than on both MVs and albums, but we will see. But I will jot down this album as one that I need to take a gander at some point in the future. But in the meantime, the title track was great. The title track was brilliant. And I very much enjoyed it. Hopefully you did as well. But that is it for me today. Thank you all for watching along with me. Hopefully you enjoyed it as much as I did. One last request from me today. Let us work together as a community to bring a little bit of extra happiness back into the world. Whether it be, checking in with your friends and family, holding the door open for somebody, or even picking up a piece of trash off the street. Just one small act of kindness that may brighten up someone else's day to day. And know that wherever you are in the world, should you ever be going through a tough time in your life, for whatever reason it may be, even though I'm just some guy on the internet who waffles about music in his free time, know that I will always be a friend, ally, and a shoulder to lean on whenever you need me. So take care of yourselves, take care of each other, spread the love, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.